Now we review She Came from the Woods. Why is this not sounding very scary? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater. And for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. I need a lot more subscribers because there's a lot of trash in the ocean. Now, I have seen She Came from the Woods. How do I explain this? Well, it's a summer camp movie, right? That's your basic setting. And for some reason, every year, the people at this summer camp try to summon this camp nurse back from the dead. Why they want to summon the camp nurse back from the dead, no one knows. It's never explained. But they found that the secret is to, have something for her to do when she shows up. That's the start of the movie. Then the rest of the movie is them dealing with it. There's basically 3 phases to this movie. You're basically your first act, your second act, and your third act, which is how movies are made nowadays. And, your first act is the possession phase. People are getting possessed and doing stupid things. Your second act is your Children of the Corn phase. And your third act is, basic slasher movie. Okay. So I don't want to go much further than that because I would ruin it for you. But this is a wonderful premise. And the blood, guts, and gore of this film are excellent. It fails miserably as a Freudian slasher, despite the fact that you have many a giggly teen and a lot of people trying to bone. There's no nudity in this film, and there's no Freudian tension. I mean, it's like, look, the original Friday the 13th, what is going on there? Well, you took this chick's child, and now she is pissed off at you for fornicating. That is Freudian in its nature. Probably the best slasher film ever is Halloween, where Michael Myers, sexually obsessed with his sister, cannot penetrate her because of social taboos, penetrates her with a knife. This happens in the very start of that movie. It is the most sexual death I have ever seen in cinema. And, that's what it is. Michael Myers is essentially a eunuch of some kind who penetrates with a knife. That's the Freudian element of it. This, whereas it is a great premise for a horror movie, the sexual tension or sexual nature is very much lost. So it's not a good slasher flick. It has slasher elements, it has slasher visuals, but I mean, it's like, there's just none of that mojo going on. The other thing is that a lot of these characters are really unlikable. I mean, they don't really have their moments. You're not with them. You're not hoping they survive. You're just like, okay, all right, so the big baddie's going to come and kill that one. Okay, I'm cool with that. I would not be trying to save these people if it were up to me. And there are a couple holes in the plot, which again, I would not be able to get into because of spoilers. But all in all, I mean, this movie, well, the 3 most important things to any film are the script, and the script. Right? So there are problems with the script. It's a wonderful concept. There are strong elements. It is a little convoluted and has a poor through line. Alright? You're not watching these characters and the characters are not properly portrayed or presented. So this is a big issue. And then cinematography-wise, whereas cinematography would help to do that, it's not strong cinematography. The shots are longer than they should be in certain points, and they don't really illustrate what's happening. I mean, kind of the problem is that much of this is through the point of view of the people going through it, and it just, that doesn't work. It's one of those things that you have to understand about these movies, is that you, the audience, are getting the whole story, but the people involved in the story, the thriller element to horror, is that you, the audience, know. They don't. For much of the movies, you know the killer is out there. They do not. You know the killer has entered the house. They do not. This is one of those things, and the killer perspective is just not really a part of this film. There are some things which really could have been fantastic visuals, and I mean, I hope at some point they remake this movie, or perhaps make a higher budget sequel with a better cinematographer, because there are really some wonderful elements to this film, but ultimately, it is a drag. It is just a fans of the genre only. I know that early year horror films tend to be, and I give that rating a lot, but you know, it is fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, so what do I know? Alright? I think 67% of critics are saying they enjoyed this film. Alright. So that's not bad, actually. Horror movies, really successful ones, tend to get around 70%. Alright? Okay. But audiences are absolutely hating this film, giving it about 27% of people who are from the general audience watch this film very much disliked it. So the money is, okay, that you're probably going to dislike this film. That's where the money is. And that's why I say it's a fans of the genre only. There are interesting elements. It is worth watching for those elements, but only if you're the kind of person that really enjoys horror films. And I mean, I'm the kind of person that really enjoys horror films, but, you know, I mean, you know I would have watched this no matter what. It's just, it's not a film that resonates. It's not a film that accomplishes what it's intending to accomplish. It's really just, you know, falls short. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Yeah! Hairball! Hi folks, Randall the Rat here, reminding you once again to comment, like, and subscribe, because this channel will buy a bracelet from the company 4Ocean for every 1,000 subscribers. And when they do that, that means that they'll pull a pound of trash out of the ocean. Now you humans have put a lot of trash in the ocean, and we need to get a lot of trash out of the ocean. So not only should you comment, like, and subscribe, but you should probably share this with your friends. Or I'll eat you. I might eat you anyway, because I'm a rat that loves to eat people, but hey, comment, liking, and subscribing means I'm less likely to eat you.